Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Let's Talk Autism. If you are brand new to our Let's Talk Autism sessions, this is open discussion where we share, learn, and support each other, share our journeys with our loved ones. And sometimes we break the monotony every now and then and have a joke or two. But we want to welcome everybody. And for those of you who don't know me, I am one of the admins of this wonderful establishment, Nita.
And hey, everybody, I'm Linda. I'm the other admin. Hope everyone's doing good today.
Hey, Victoria, how are you?
Hey, Victoria.
Chisetta, how are you? Sherry Rose, hello. Hey, Teresa. Rock, is it Rock? How are you? I hope I'm not messing up your name today.
Rach or Rock?
Rach. And there's Mr. Charles. Let me put the
Hey,
link in
Charles.
for Mr. Charles.
Hey, Roxy.
Foxy, Roxy. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? As you can come in, please make sure you hit that like or love or one of those reactions up there. Let us know, you at least support us by hitting those buttons. I hope everybody's doing okay today. I didn't have a focus topic this evening, but it is open discussion. But I can start off with it's IEP time for DeAndre and I. Well, actually, next month. So, starting to get prepared for that, which I believe is going to go smoothly this year because, the teacher and I, we've been in constant contact. So she's always telling me what he's doing and not doing. So that we'll have our meeting on the 16th. Last
Oh.
year, it was kind of, we had to have that long meeting because we were coming out of the virtual back in the face to face. And oh my goodness,
Mm-hmm.
that was a long meeting, but it was a successful one.
Hey, Charles.
Okay.
Hey, Linda, Anita.
Short for Rachel. Okay.
That's what I kind of thought it was short for Rachel. So, how are y'all doing?
Doing good.
Doing good.
That's good.
Well, we haven't had Linda on with us for a while. So we're hoping everything is okay with her and her family. She's been going through some things, her and the family, and our thoughts and prayers have been going out to Linda and RS and little Emily.
Thank you, you guys. Yes, Emily has a really bad cold since Thursday, so you might hear her in the background coughing. It sounds like it's wrapping up, but it sounds really bad right now. And she keeps wanting to play, so she's coughing a lot, so you might hear her.
Oh,
And then on Steve, he's doing good.
good.
He actually got a message today that he goes back for another screening to make sure it didn't come back. He goes back in 6 months for another CT
Okay.
scan. So
Oh,
as of right now, they got the piece of the kidney that had the cancer on it.
Yeah, oh, so he had kidney cancer. Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm. Well, I'm glad they got it. I am glad.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Glad they did too. Yeah.
Mhm. Foxy says we are good, getting ready to go back to school tomorrow. Oh, y'all had fall break already? Oh, y'all went to school. Y'all went to school earlier than we did. So, yeah.
Yeah. Not
Wow.
Wait,
everybody gets a fall break.
yeah, I was gonna say, what is a fall break? I never even heard of a fall break.
I guess
Yeah.
if you start school in early August, you get a fall break.
Oh. Yeah, I think we started second week of August.
Okay. Next month, our parent. Okay, you have parent teacher. Yeah, we just had our parent teacher conference. I didn't make it to this one, but Dad went. So um, the usual with DeAndre. The end of class. I don't know what it is. It's like almost like he knows when it's time to go home. That's when he starts acting up. The,
Aw.
the little irritating laugh. Um, he goes to pounding. It's always that last hour. Like, yeah, I know it's almost time to get. Let me act
Mhm.
up. I know they will be good. They are Linda Strong, but positive. Yeah, absolutely. Linda Strong.
Thanks, Roxy. Yeah, Linda's not feeling too strong lately. Linda's getting wiped out.
Hey, Kathy, long time. Same with my son. Oh my God, he acts up. Yes, I don't know what it is about that last hour. Oh my
It's
goodness.
almost. Does he take a second medication in the day? No.
Yeah. He takes the Adderall, his high dose, 15 milligrams in the
Mhm.
morning, and then he takes that the little booster, 5 milligrams in the afternoon, just to kind of make him
Yeah.
supposed to help get him through.
Exactly. Yeah, because Emily's used to wear off at about, I think about 1:30, and
Okay.
then so for a bit until we got things situated, she actually had an early release time, and then we got the medication situated and everything.
Yeah. Um, Rach
Yeah, we
is.
get restless too. The end of the day,
Oh yeah. Ready
we're ready to go.
to go. Rach, I'm in UK. Autumn break start. Okay, you guys get an autumn break. All right.
Hmm. You
Yeah.
guys get a winter break too.
Yeah.
Detroit, right? You guys get a winter
Well,
and a
yeah, you
Christmas.
get a winter break in is it February? February. I think it's around like the second or third week of February.
Yeah,
So you
okay.
have Christmas break, yeah, the Christmas break, and then winter break, and then spring break.
Oh man, yeah, we don't get autumn, we don't get the fall, and we don't get the winter. We get Christmas and then spring break.
Okay. Foxy says exciting news here in Albertville. Raymond's teachers were able to open up a cafe. It's called
Really?
Exceptional Aggies Cafe and the Ribbon. Okay.
Oh,
Very
Awesome.
nice.
nice.
Awesome. So will Raymond be working?
That's what I
Or-
was gonna ask.
Yeah, that would be so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Exceptional Aggies Cafe. I like that name. Hey, Lori, Enda, how are you and Brandon?
Hey, Loranda.
How are you guys doing? How's Florida doing?
Hi, Lorianda.
Hey, Tanya, how are you?
Hi, Tanya.
So, what else has been going on, you guys? Anyone have any exciting news to share? Well, I want to hear from Lorienda. How are you and Brandon doing? How are things in Florida?
And how does Brandon take the storms when he knows the storms are around? We we here in Florida, we're recovering and getting back to normal. We still have some neighborhoods underwater flooding. Oh my goodness.
Wow,
Wow. Yeah.
wow. Well, hopefully it's swift. They can get everything
Hmm.
back back to normal. If you are just joining us, and this is for our newcomers, welcome. This is open discussion. If you have any questions, if you want to discuss anything autism related about your journeys, feel free to throw it in the chat. If anyone can help with a question you see in the chat, feel free to chime in. That's what we're here for, to share, learn, and support one another. Victoria. Victoria says it's been a busy weekend here. Friday, we went to a small pumpkin patch, and then Saturday was fall festival. Oh, a pumpkin patch. Yes, that time of the year. That time of the year. I had to give Brandon one of my nerve pills. Oh, poor baby.
Oh.
Poor
Yeah.
baby. Raymond, his classmates and his teachers will be running it. Okay, awesome.
Oh, nice.
They have been training for 2 weeks now. They had a soft opening and served the first responders. Okay. They have hot dogs, salads, wraps, drinks. He was excited because he got paid for the first time before fall break. And he was like, I got $12. Awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Lorienda says we trying to get back to normalcy. We did have school football games. Okay. My son has been playing football well in PE class every Friday. Awesome. Does he like it, Teresa? Well, I'm sure he likes it. He's been playing ongoing, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Football. I'm not a big football fan, but you know. Um uh, we just filled out the paperwork for DeAndre to participate in the Special Olympic Games. So they'll be starting, I believe, next month. Just had to fill out the physical forms so he can release some
Nice.
more of that energy. Okay, good, good. Tanya says my son had bowling for the Special Olympics this past week just to get the score. Will be competing in November. Needs assistance, but he enjoyed it. Awesome. I'm so glad our babies are given these types of
Mm-hmm.
opportunities.
For sure.
I love that. Of course, my job never off. We had a few facilities that had to evacuate because of the flooding. Oh, we had to
Oh.
assist in helping those seniors to go to a safe location. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know you've been busy, busy. Well, hopefully everybody is somewhere safe and sound. They have all season breaks. I would
Yeah,
take.
I saw that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would take
Oh,
them too.
that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So they'll be. I'm excited for him too. I like he played. They did the basketball and the bowling the last time, and he really enjoys the bowling and the basketball.
Does he
Like,
ever bowl with his dad?
yeah, he takes them every now and then.
Oh,
Bowling.
nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, I love Special Olympics. Brandon was in it for bowling, swimming, baseball, and track. Okay. I bet DeAndre will get first place in all with his
Yeah.
they need they need to have the weightlifting because he'll absolutely be ready for that, or the boxing. Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll be ready.
Yeah. It depends on the sport because some sports it's more, it's not so much upper body strength as it is, skill and taking aim like bowling. You can
Right.
have terrific upper body strength and bowl one gutter ball after another, and
Mhm.
you can
Well,
have so upper body strength and bowl one strike after another.
yeah, DeAndre still has to have the bumper size, and his dad is an avid bowler. His dad is
Yeah.
Mr. Professional, but um,
Yeah, that's
DeAndre
why I
still does.
asked.
Yeah, he still does the two hand roll the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. um, we lost a total. Oh no! Wow, I'm so sorry to
Oh
hear
my
that.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Sorry.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's been in the news, been all over the news.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mhm.
death toll from that hurricane.
Yeah.
Those hurricanes. Wow. Ooh, I am so sorry to hear that. Foxy, how is your mom and PR? Oh yeah, how's your mom's family? Thank you, Lorienda, for asking that. Yes, we are so happy we switched districts. They actually plan so many activities for them throughout the year, and the teachers are so amazing. They go the extra mile. Yes. Yes, that's great when especially when the teachers are involved and say let's get these babies and doing something, some activities.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to give a big ups to Detroit Public Schools because they have really changed over the years, especially with our children and these activities. I'm really happy that they started the swim and water safety classes. Um, I was mentioning before that I wish I had gotten DeAndre in swim classes, when he was a baby, but
Mm-hmm.
better late than never. This opportunity came. So, and he's enjoying it. He's really enjoying it and learning.
Good.
Mhm. How are things going with graduation for Emily? I'm getting ready to pay for a cap and gown. Wow, it's already coming.
Wow. That's
She
great.
has her she'll have her senior pictures in November, and then so we have the senior pictures. We didn't come across the cap and gown order yet, and then we will have the our conservatorship, because she'll be 18 in January, is it's already I think it's already filed with the court. The attorney did it, but we're just waiting for a court date now.
Okay.
She says it'll be done before she turns 18 in January, though. So we're getting all these grown-up things done for Emily
Oh,
now.
wow. They're growing up.
I
Oh,
know. It's so scary. I remember talking to you when DeAndre was going into junior high.
yes,
It was such a big change, and I was like, man, that time
yeah.
flies by.
It flies. Oh my
Hmm.
God. Oh my
Goodness.
God.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lorienda. She was upset Friday because they lost power again. Oh no. Now with the power company trying to fix everything, the power goes off without notice, and so does the water. Oh wow, they are going through it. Wishing all of them the best. All of you guys
Mm,
who have been affected by this hurricane.
yeah.
It's already graduation time for Emily, but so fast. I'm so sorry that I not been able to follow what has been going on.
Yeah, it came by. So, I mean, it's just everything. She's upstairs coughing. Everything just keeps going by so quick. And you don't have to apologize. We know there is so much stuff going on. Goodness.
Mhm.
Um,
Yes, seeing your pictures.
yes.
Oh my goodness.
And it was funny because I didn't really think about it until we got the paper saying that they need to be in. And I was like, oh, snap. Because it was right at the first week of school or something like that, they started talking about it. And,
Oh,
I wasn't thinking so
let
much
me
about it.
let me pull these curtains. 1 second.
Mhm. Um, Loranda says, Linda, please call me if you need any help with conservatorship for her. I am here for you. Thank you so much, Loranda. Oh my goodness, it's like they have the interviews to go with family members and school and everything, and then there's an investigation or something done by her public defender, and then everything should be good though. So we're going for all 7 rights, um, which includes who she marries. So she won't have that because it's I don't know. It's strange because different states do things differently. So it's I was trying to explain to Steve, I think Loranda, you have power of attorney with Brandon. And then I was saying because it's something with the rights to vote, he can still do, and he still has some rights. Uh, Loranda says any support I can give, I'm there. Thank you so much. That means so much, Loranda. It's yeah, it's always nice when you have somebody who already went through what you're about to
Yes,
go through.
yes. So I'll be looking to all of you. I have a message with DeAndre.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe this, Nita. I remember like, oh my goodness, this just flew by. Uh,
Yes, it did. It really did. Mm. I know I'm so in my feelings too. I can't do anything with the guardianship stuff. I still can't believe they are making you wait
hmm
till 19. Wow.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because so in the meantime, like if he has something like say doctor related, medical related, after he's 18, but before he's 19, how does that work?
right. Yeah, because DeAndre's pediatrician, the last time we went, which was, I mean, it's not funny, but she said, well, he has one more go round with me, meaning one more
hmm
physical. And I'm like, what
Oh.
do you mean? Said because after his last one, the next one coming up next year, then we'll have to send him to another doctor. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
you're kicking him out.
Yeah, I
No.
think we saw ours last in July, and that'll probably be the last time we see him unless there's something that comes up.
Mhm.
So he was saying closer to her birthday, he would refer somebody. But I actually got my doctor's panel was closed. She wasn't taking any new patients. But I had talked to her during one of my appointments, and she was like, "I'll take her. Give me her medical record number. Let me do this. Let me put
Oh,
her,
well, good.
And I said, "Well, she's not 18 yet." And she said, "Oh, okay. When she does turn 18, you send me that email, and I'll get her on the panel." So, yeah.
Okay,
So,
good,
and
good.
yeah, but it's so strange to have them going to like, not pediatricians, going to adult
Right.
doctors now.
It's like someone
I'm
you
like,
done
goodness.
seen them from birth all the way up. It's like, no, you can't kick them
Exactly.
out.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly how you feel, Nita. Mm.
Please post with that because that makes me so nervous with Rain. And then I got to do it again with Jaylene. I wonder if it's different with girls and boys. And I wonder, do they have to do like a home inspection when you go through this? Uh, what those are kind of, are they gonna come and see how they living and all of that
I
good stuff?
Yeah, I don't know how, like, well, we have a regional center that comes in every year, and so they kind of take note of her living conditions and does she have everything she needs. So their records go to the public defender on her side of things.
Okay,
So I don't know if they just rely on that, or if there was something questionable, then they might put that in the investigation. Oh, and I found out, so we hired an attorney to do this for us, and so the application filing fee was waived because she has SSI. And then the investigative and there's something else. There's the investigation and something else fees they're waived as well if the kids are on SSI.
okay,
So yeah, so it was good to know that. And um the investigation and everything will just be like interviews with the school staff, and then anywhere she has a file, and then family members. So I don't know if they'll come in. I mean, I would I would prefer that, they did look that deep into things like this, but I don't know that they do.
Okay. Yes, I have power of attorney for Brandon. I could not give up all the rights for Brandon with the guardianship in Florida, but I am still thinking of doing guardian advocacy. Okay. So you'll have to explain those differences too when we do
That
the
live, yeah.
panel, Lorienda.
Mm-hmm.
All these terms.
Uh-huh. Because I what I'm hearing is conservatorship is like money property in other
Okay.
states. But here, guardianship is only for minors and conservatorships are for adult disabled. If I want, if I have to speak for her. But it's
Yeah.
strange because
Every
then
state is different. Yeah.
yeah, it's like they have the same so they have this things that cover the same, position, but the names could all be switched up, they could be a totally different name. So to cover it cross state is kind of strange, but
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
yeah.
the thing is, state law differences have long been, a plague of businesses that do business across the country. I remember I worked for an insurance company in Chicago, and they had to, in some states, they had to actually have separate companies, separate insurance companies owned by the same holding company, but they had to be separate companies that operated within that state. Like Texas was one of those states, had to have a separate one just for Texas, and also I think I had a separate one for New York State. But
Mm.
and then even in the states where Combined Insurance Company of America could operate, as a national company, we ran into some funny things, like when people had one of our life insurance policies for a year, we would
Mhm.
send them a certificate of guaranteed insurability, guaranteeing that they could purchase up to a certain amount of additional life insurance with us, and they were okay. Well, Pennsylvania Insurance Commission didn't like that word certificate, and so we had to print theirs on a separate form that said notification of guaranteed insurability. The program that
Mhm.
generated the print tapes from which we printed them needed an extra tape drive because of the state of Pennsylvania.
Wow.
They didn't
All
like the
these
word
state
certificate.
rules. This can be so
Yeah,
confusing.
Mhm.
it was just the
Exactly.
whims of the people on the Pennsylvania State Insurance Commission.
Wow.
Just their whim.
Teresa says my son David has changed so much from last year. He was in fifth grade to this year in sixth grade. Last year, my son would not participate in PM, PE at all, and now in sixth grade. Well, that's good. That's good.
That's
That's
Mhm.
good.
yeah.
A lot of things, that I had phobias about, I just suddenly snapped out of.
Hmm.
Like some people in this group have heard about how for several years I didn't want to eat anything with a fork because I didn't like the holes that forks made in food. And then I suddenly snapped out of that. Then I started eating everything with fork because I said spoons were for babies. And eventually I snapped out of it. I must have made an exception for soup. I don't remember, but I must have. But in any case, no, I eventually snapped out of that one too.
Spoons are for babies. No difference. They are your babies no matter who goes first. Boy, oh, okay. If there's a different boy or girl, okay. And he keeps all his doctors too until 19. Wow. Okay,
Oh.
so Alabama, it must be across the board. You're not considered adult until the age of 19.
Mhm.
Okay. So he'll keep his sentence as long as he want or switch. Okay. Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Hey, Michelle.
I'm on the board for the cafe, and there's a lawyer on the board too. I might ask her for some advice and bring it back to y'all. Okay, that'll be awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome. Definition here in Alabama, too, Linda. Please remember all guardianship, conservatorship, guardian advocacy are different in each state. Just focus on what your state requires. Okay, because here I know that DeAndre support coordinator, she's been talking to me about guardianship. So here in Michigan, she was saying it that's the best option for us. So it's a lot of things I still have to learn before that time comes, but um, she's gonna help us through the process when the time comes. And yes, if as long as he has Medicaid or SSI, the process is free. They do it free of charge. Hey,
Hi, Stacy.
Stacy, what you stuffing your face with, Michelle?
Food.
Of course, Mr. Charles. I will explain the difference of all of them for floor. Okay, remember I did it. Yep, yep, yep. You sure did. You sure did. So we're gonna need a definite recap, Lorienda. Yeah, I
Poor
actually
Emily.
usually I get hungry coming close to 8, but I actually what did I have today? I already made some steak bites and gravy, onion gravy with rice and peas.
Ooh,
And
that
I
sounds good.
also had a leftover sub, which I ate right before that. DeAndre begged for tacos all day long. From the moment he got up, it was Taco Bell, Taco Bell. That's all. He even went and got the computer, pulled up Taco Bell so I could see the tacos. So I had to order him 12
My daughter calls that place Taco Hell.
That's, you know what? She said Taco Hell, and then everybody loves Starbucks. I say Star Yucks. I cannot. Ugh.
Yeah.
Mhm. Took the kiddos to Crosswind Farm. Okay, farm day. What type of farm, Stacy? Crosswind Farm.
It's a farm across the wind.
Okay, Mr. Charles.
How could you not know that, Nita?
Right. How could I not know? Michelle says chicken fried steak, hash browns, and a salad. Okay.
That sounds nice.
Sounds good.
Mm.
Mhm. He's trying all kinds of food now. He is also helping cook different kinds of foods. Oh, now that's awesome. That's
That's
awesome.
really good. Yeah.
Good,
I,
yeah.
I cannot get DeAndre to help me in the kitchen to save my life.
Really?
He, he gets so frustrated. Like I've been trying for months and months for him to just help with the dishes, at least showing him how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He gets so frustrated because it's like, I'm not sticking my hand in that water. Why are
Oh,
you
yeah.
making me do this? Or if I try to show him, now he'll use the microwave, but anything that has to do with cooking on the stove or, preparing the food
Mm-hmm.
beforehand, he don't want, all he wants to do is eat. That's it.
Yeah. Well, it's the thing is different kids. It's
Yeah,
a spectrum, and different kids have different capabilities. But Teresa, I say that is terrific. It's
that is.
wonderful that you're
Mm-hmm.
teaching him basic life skills. Those really helped me because in the year and a half that I lived as a bachelor when I was a young man, I didn't have a single TV dinner during the time. The stereotype of bachelors living on TV dinners. I didn't have a single one during that time. I cooked simple meals, but now I'm into more involved stuff. Like recently we had a traveling overseer visiting our congregation. They assigned me to fix the dessert, so I fixed a double swoop cake.
Ooh, sounds good.
One of my very good friends just asked me for advice. Her 3-year-old niece just got diagnosed with autism. I am giving her some info off of what I wish people would have told me. Aside from that, what would y'all suggest to say to someone beginning the journey of a loved one on the spectrum?
But one thing, of course, first of all, you know your child, best. You're the mother. You know your child. Um, read up on autism. There are lots of good books out there. What was the one that you had us reading, Linda, about the
Um,
mind?
Reason I jumped was it?
When we were doing the book club,
Yeah,
you had us reading a
yeah,
certain book.
was it? Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. There was the reason I jumped, but there was another one. I forgot the other one was.
It had the word mind in it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I can't
but I
remember it.
recommend
can't remember either.
Temple Grandin's book, Thinking in Pictures. I recommend that. Some of the terminology she uses in that book is out of date, but still, the facts that she presents there are valid, um, and they give you some understanding. And the other thing is just do your best to to help your child, you know, help your child grow up. Have the goal in mind that you want your child to grow up to be able to function independently as an adult. That may or may not happen,
As much
but
as
that
possible.
should be your goal.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Because if it's your goal, you increase the probability that it will happen.
Yeah. And I want to add to that, support from others is very important. There's local support, online groups, parents. I mean, talk with the teacher in the child's school to hook up with other parents, but that is really important. Don't go it alone, and she has you, so she has that ear to talk to when she needs to. So that's good. But support is
Hmm.
important, and don't be afraid because it might be a time where she needs to get that help for her mental. Don't be afraid to
Hmm.
reach out to doctors and um, things like that. Can I add
I think.
something, Linda?
Mhm. Yeah, I think another big thing would be to know that you have rights with you when it comes to your child's therapy, treatment, the needs, education. You have a right, and always know that if you don't feel like they're getting enough, or it's not, they're not getting every source that they need. Speak up. Definitely, don't just take what you get.
And there's the matter of understanding, your child's thinking. Her mind is wired differently, and she's going to, process information differently than you do. And as she grows up, something will become more apparent. You'll become more aware of is that she has difficulty understanding that other people are not all operating the same set of facts, are
Hmm.
not all processing information the same way. So that's the other thing.
And Lorienda says, be honest. There is good and bad. Be personable and explain and offer support how you dealt with it. Tell her to join AAU. Yes. Thank you for the stars, Sherry Rose. Appreciate that. Tanya, one of my very good friends, we
Oh,
did.
that's what we were addressing. She's not the
I was about
mother.
to read that
She's the
again.
friend of the aunt. Yeah.
Uh, Stacy says they got to pick out pumpkins, big and little, pick out treat, pet ponies, horses, feed goats. Oh, they had a good time. Walk through a maze and all that. Okay, that's awesome.
Hi, Sonia.
Hey, Sonia.
Hey,
Yeah, when they
Sonia.
have one of those labyrinths constructed out of corn, they have the corn stalks framing that. Then that's a maze.
Queen doesn't like dirty dishes, but will make her own food. Okay, see, DeAndre, anything that has to do with the kitchen. If it's not to get his plate, to get some food, he's out of there. He also asking to try different kinds of foods to make for dinner too. So I make a list of foods and he wants to try to make for dinner. Okay. Okay, he's gonna be a good handyman around the kitchen.
It's very
Yeah.
good, yeah. Because I started out, as a picky eater, although not to the extent of some of the kids I'm hearing about in this group, but still, my food tastes have branched out. I tell people I'll eat just about anything with three exceptions. I don't eat grapefruit because it interacts with my medications. I don't eat tomatoes because they're gross. And I don't eat quiche because real men don't eat that stuff. It takes
Oh
all the
my
hair off
goodness.
our chests.
Foxy says in the summer I started giving my kids a different chore each week. Now they don't want to do new chores. They want to do what is fastest or the one they like to do. But until they don't get it done, they don't get their electronics. There you go.
Very
Yeah,
good. Yeah,
that's
because
good.
that's important when it comes to working in the real world. The first employees to get fired are the ones who only like to do one thing and don't like to do anything else. They're the first ones to get canned.
Make sure you show them in the group, Stacy. Um, I recommend getting on
Sorry.
waiting lists now for service. Oh, for the advice. Yep, yep. That's a good one, Michelle. Yes, get those services. Hey, Kelly. It's
Hi,
been a
Kelly.
while. Well, welcome back, Kelly. Welcome back.
One thing too to be aware of is that in some school systems, the medical diagnosis of autism won't necessarily get you the services your child needs in the school system. Your child may need, a school diagnosis of autism. So I would
Yeah.
recommend find out about that, and if that's true locally, find out what you have to do to get that.
Yeah, I found that out too, that information where, um, like when some parents say they won't accept the doctor's diagnosis when going into the school, that's why the school has to, so school psychologists have to do their own evaluation because it'll be more of an educational type diagnosis to see where they are in school. So yes, it's a difference.
Yeah, and best thing is, if you're going to have to jump through some hoops, best to start jumping through them now.
Right. The earlier, the better. Tanya, I would say don't compare your children to others. Her child will accomplish goals when she is ready. And if she thinks something is going on in school or anywhere else she goes, please speak up. That's important. Please speak up and say something about it. Yep.
Yeah, don't compare your child to others is good advice, good parental advice in general, anyway. Regardless of being on the autism spectrum or ADHD or neurotypical or whatever. Uh, don't make at least don't make unfavorable comparisons of your child with others. Let's put it that way.
Have you tried to make tacos? Yeah, I make well, not lately. Um, it's been a long while since we made tacos, but I think at this point he would just prefer Taco Bell.
Yeah, they're
I,
actually quite easy to make at home.
Yeah, it
I,
is.
wa-
It is.
I wonder if you made like a
I,
taco
I
bar kind of thing,
actually got 2 packs of taco shells sitting right up there. I haven't made them in so long.
Yeah, I wonder if
He's-
he would he build the tacos, you think, if you put everything out?
I'm gonna have to try that out. He'll probably say, "Oh, I got to make it myself. How dare you?"
Um, I've got a
He'd be like, I
really,
don't even want tacos no more.
Right? How
I've got a really
dare
good, I've got a really good recipe for enchiladas that I make at home, but I haven't made them in a while because Cindy and I are both working on our weight, And so, and I've made quite a bit of progress.
Oh,
I'm
good, Mr. Charles.
down,
Good. Yeah.
let's see, from when I started, not more than 15 kilograms now.
Which
When I
And what's
is
started.
that?
So
What's that,
oh,
Mr. Charles?
I've got about another 6.5 kilograms to go. And I started out at 98. I'm trying to get down to 75.
And what's that? In
it's 2.2 pounds. 1 kilogram is. And how much did you say? 15?
So, yeah, I've lost 15 kilograms so far. A little over 15.
33
15 is
pounds.
33 lives.
oh, 30.
So I
Okay.
lost 35 pounds altogether.
All
So,
right.
Nice. Good. That's good.
He wants to become okay. And now that's a good thing because he's showing interest to, keep that interest up. Maybe buy him a chef's hat, an apron,
Mm-hmm.
maybe his own special kitchen utensils. Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. I love to hear that about our babies when they
Mm-hmm.
interested things like that. That's one of the first things I thought of and Ari, okay. My son was actually first diagnosed through the school district. Okay.
yeah, which is good,
Mm.
Yeah.
DeAndre was, diagnosed from this autism center, but the school did here. They did accept his diagnosis. And then, but later on, they gave him the evaluation. I think when after the preschool thing, then that's when they gave him the um the evaluation there. But now that I think about it, maybe that was because he was actually going into kindergarten. But they did accept his medical diagnosis. I wonder if you get the Taco Bell products at the grocery store, if it'll. You know what? I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that. Good idea, Foxy.
He he always makes tacos look good too when he's eating them. When you show a
Yeah.
video of him eating them.
And let me tell you, I bought a pack, the 12 pack of tacos.
Mm-hmm.
That boy ate the whole box.
Are you
I went in
serious?
there. I went in there to grab me one. I went in my room. I came back out to the dining room on the table, and I'm thinking it was. So I'm digging in the box because I thought he just threw he ate them all, and Ari don't eat tacos.
Wow.
Oh man, goodness.
That boy. Okay, my family, I'm getting ready for bed. Early start in the morning, long week. Sending hugs to you all. Blessings. Take it easy and be kind. All right, Lorienda. Love
Bye,
you. Thank
Lorienda.
you.
Take care.
Take care.
Good night, Lorienda.
Thank you, everyone, for the advice. Much appreciated. I will do my best to reiterate this information. So happy I caught this Sunday live. I'm glad you are here.
Thanks, Tanya.
Good night. Have a great week. Okay, I'm planning on ordering his own knife set for him to use. Okay, awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
The other year, I think year before, I think last year it was that Cindy actually bought me a set of knives for our anniversary.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Raymond does too, but they got to be the soft tacos. That party pack was gone. Yep. Yep. DeAndre has to have crunchy. He'll eat the soft ones, but he prefers the crunchy ones. Okay, everybody, if there's anyone here online, if you have a business that you'd like to share, you are welcome to come on up and join us and share a little bit about your business. If you just want to come up and say some last words, we're at the last few minutes of tonight's open discussion. You are more than welcome. I'm putting the link out in the chat. You are more than welcome to come on up. If you have some words of encouragement, come on up. Feel free to come on up. Um, This is our last few minutes, so this is what we usually do at the end of our lives. You are very much welcome. And in the meantime, does anybody have any inspirational words in the chat? Mr. Charles, any final words for tonight?
Well, I think just again, remember, you're the parent, you know your child best. Um, you see your child's potential, and just do the best you can in view of what you can see of your child's potential. Even, don't let other people tell you what your child can't do.
Yeah. Linda?
Yeah. I would say, I would say definitely, when we find our kids' interests, it's always really nice to find them, and then to try to do the most to be able to encourage them to bring it out more. So I think we were talking some stuff about that tonight. So I think that that's a good thing to focus on, and just to keep our babies going and progressing. And Roxy's on vacation. If she is, I hope. Oh no, she's getting ready to go back, right? So I hope you had a nice fall vacation, even though we don't get one. But yeah, I hope everyone just hangs in there and always know that when it's difficult times, things get better.
Yes. And Kelly says, have a wonderful week. Foxy Roxy says, wealth of health, love, and mental positivity. Wishing an easygoing week for everyone.
You
And
too, Roxy.
I appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining us this evening. Join us again, same time, same place. Uh, next weekend. Yeah. Okay, weekend after next, I will be out of town. So Linda and Mr. Charles will be taking over that on that day. I'm trying to
And
think
that's
what
2 weeks.
next. Yeah, that's 2 weekends because
Oh, okay.
I am leaving November 3rd. So 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay. Oh, it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So be blessed, everybody. Yeah, happy birthday, Jaylene. Michelle
Everybody.
says, remember, this is not just a one-day fight. This is lifelong war. Yes.
Yep,
Keep
for
your
sure. Yep.
army battle ready and well armed. Do your research and remember, love speaks volumes. Love you all. Love you
Yep.
too, Michelle. Thank
Yep.
you, everybody, and have an awesome, awesome night on purpose. Good night,
Okay.
everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Thank you.